This video explains the new legal duty of candour for the NHS in Wales. Openness and honesty should be at the heart of every relationship between those providing treatment and care and those experiencing it. So what is the duty of candour? Simply, the duty of candour is a legal requirement for NHS organisations in Wales to be open and honest with service users receiving care and treatment. The duty of candour applies if the care we provided has or may have contributed to unexpected or unintended moderate or severe harm or death. In the NHS, we strive to provide high quality, safe and compassionate care to all of our service users. However, even when we do try our best, people may sometimes experience harm, and that's why we have the duty of candour. Our goal is to create a culture of trust and openness so that you can feel confident in the care that you receive from us. So what do we mean by moderate or severe harm? Well, moderate harm is when a service user experiences a moderate increase in treatment and significant but not permanent harm, and the care provided by the NHS did or may have contributed. For example, they are given medication despite this being documented in their notes as an allergy, and this leads to a significant reaction requiring 4 or more days in hospital before recovery. Severe harm is when a service user experiences a permanent disability or loss of function and the NHS care did or may have contributed. For example, they are given medication despite this being documented in their notes as an allergy, and this leads to brain damage or other permanent organ damage. And death is when a service user dies and the NHS care did or may have contributed to the death. For example, they are given medication despite this being documented in their notes as an allergy, and this leads to their death. Let's have a look at the duty of candour procedure that the NHS will follow. On first becoming aware that the duty of candour applies, the NHS must notify the service user or a person acting on their behalf. This contact should be in person, which means by telephone, video call or face-to-face. The purpose of the in-person notification is to offer an apology, provide an explanation of what is known at the time, offer support, explain the next steps and provide point of contact details. The service user or person acting on their behalf will then be sent a letter within 5 working days, confirming what was said in the in-person notification. The NHS will then undertake an investigation to find out what happened and why, and how we can prevent it from happening again. This will take place according to the NHS Wales Putting Things Right procedure. Then, the named point of contact provided as part of the duty of candour procedure will give you more information about this process and what happens next. Making an apology. Making a meaningful apology is an important part of the duty of candour procedure. An apology is an expression of sorrow or regret for the harm experienced. However, an apology is not an acceptance of blame or legal liability. If you have any questions, need further information, or would like guidance, please contact the organisation where you had your care. More information, including contact details for NHS organisations in Wales, is available from www.gov.wales/duty of candour.